Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here with my review of Bordertown Episode 1, The Engagement. I have provided a link to the episode in the description. So, my review of Bordertown. It sucks. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sermo11. Like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. See you next time, and peace out. Just kidding. Kind of. This show is bad. I won't even lie. Having Seth MacFarlane's name attached to it it gave me some faith in it, but I don't think he should be really associated with this show. It's just that bad. Yes, he's the producer of the show, but the real creator is Mark, how do you say this, Hintman? Throwing Seth's name around is a good way to generate viewers, but that didn't work with this show, I would say. I'm not sure if the views were that good, but the show just wasn't that good. The art style is a mix of Family Guy and Bob's Burgers, and these characters are ugly. Yes, I had to stress that. So, the story, it's about two families. One is pretty much white trash. I'm not even joking. They're rednecks and racist. Well, really, one member of the family seems like a racist. It's like one or two, but in general, they're rednecks. And it was almost uncomfortable how one of the main characters was a racist. It was just really uncomfortable to hear, really uncomfortable to watch. Like, I didn't really find it funny. I know this is a cartoon and everything, but it wasn't funny to me. The other family is of Hispanics who are in the country legally, but still go through racial problems. Not many of the characters matter for the sake of the episode, besides Bud, who is the dad of the white trash family, Ernesto, who is the dad of the Hispanic family, and Becky, who is Bud's daughter, and we also have JC, who is Ernesto's nephew. The Hispanic family had a few family members that weren't just mother, father, child, so it was kind of strange for me because I'm not used to that. I'm not used to having like other family members around like that. I've lived with other family members, but for short periods of time. So JC is coming home from college, and the Hispanic family is really excited about that and everything. They have a banner up, and Bud, he works for Border Patrol, so he watches the border basically, and again, he's incredibly racist. There isn't much to cover here. The basic plot of the episode is that JC and Becky want to get married. Bud is against it, and the thing I dislike about Bud is that he seems like the character that hates others but will still help them out at the end of the day, or regret his actions. You know, he'll realize his wrong, but then the next episode, bam, he's right back to it. I don't think these characters are going to go through development. Something about the racism in the show just kind of makes me uncomfortable. There's an immigration law being passed in this fictional town. Bud is racist, but his family isn't. And the show does bring up a good point about how people complain about immigrants taking jobs, but they're doing a better job than the people in the country. The ones that are complaining are sitting on their butts and doing nothing, and then these immigrants come into the country and you're complaining about them taking jobs when you weren't even trying to get the job in the first place, or you were less qualified than them, and that's really sad because you've been living in this country. And basically, we're all immigrants in a way, or having ties to coming to this country. I mean, if you guys didn't know, Native Americans were in this country first. White people, black people, Hispanic people, Asian people all came to, and just more, you know, just everyone. We all came to the country somehow. We all weren't like natively in this area. And really, they've said that most people, or like humanity started in Africa, but that's like another topic. That's going way too deep into it. There's a Honey Boo Boo character in the show, and I never did like referencing that show. I didn't like it when Total Drama did, and I don't like it. I don't like this show doing it. The Honey Boo Boo character comes in the form of Bud's other daughter, and she's gross. I mean, if you're gonna base a character on Honey Boo Boo, they're gonna be gross. That's the basic part of the character. It's like, oh, she does beauty pageants, but she's pretty nasty. It's like, this girl shouldn't be winning beauty pageants, or shouldn't be in beauty pageants at all, you know? Throughout the episode, Bud is doing whatever he can to stop the marriage, even trying to set his daughter up with an inbred, and JC, he ends up getting deported. And the show just isn't funny, but I did laugh at when Ernesto slid on his car and then Bud tried to copy him and he ended up breaking his spine. The Family Guy humor is there, kind of, and you can tell this guy wrote for the show. So Ernesto and Bud go to rescue JC, and JC and Becky decide to not get married at the end of the episode, and that's pretty much the whole episode. So as I said at the beginning of the review, this show sucks. I won't be reviewing it anymore or watching it anymore. I actually wasted time off of my own life watching this show and making this review. And look at the trailer for this show on YouTube. It's on the Fox TV YouTube channel. The dislikes easily outnumber the likes. People knew this was going to be bad from the trailer. I knew it was going to be bad from the trailer. Final thoughts time. I actually thought Ernesto was the main character, so I thought it was odd for the first episode to be more about Bud. But Bud and Ernesto are the main characters. But I feel like for a first episode, it would have been safer to focus on Ernesto, you know, focus on the Hispanics rather than focus on like a racist guy. It really doesn't make the show that inviting. And this show is just so bad that I stopped paying attention while I was watching it. Like, it hurt me. I hate Bud's character. I literally hate everything about Bud. And the type of racism in the show is so prominent that I just don't like watching it. Bud's character is the type of character who hates someone or a group of people, but at the end of the day, he'll help them because he realizes how wrong he is, or someone will tell him that he is wrong. He's a flawed character, but considering this is a comedy cartoon, they might not change him. The setting is very limited in my opinion. It's such a small area, and right off the bat we have two families as the main cast. I felt like it would have been better to ease into that, but like, it's like, oh, we're focusing on two people as main characters, so here's his family and here's his family. And I hope this doesn't sound rude, but being focused on Hispanics was a good idea to me, but it also sounds limiting or uninviting. But perhaps that's because I'm not Hispanic, so maybe many Hispanic people will like the show or get more of the jokes, you know, get more out of the jokes and everything. So I got on Twitter to see what other people thought of the show, and some people were actually praising it and sending kind comments to the creator. What's wrong with you? It's like, if you like the show, I will literally come to your house and fight you. It's that serious. And I can see this show getting canceled before it even finishes its run. I'm sorry that Seth MacFarlane, I'm sorry that his name is linked with this. Maybe he did like Mark's concept for this show, but it's just not good. That's my review of Bordertown Episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you thought about the first episode. My Twitter and Facebook links are below. Let's be best friends on social media. Talk to me. I'm Summer11. See you next time, and peace out. Have a nice day, guys.